Howdy amateurs, and welcome to my next video in my Zombies for Amateurs series. Today, I'm going over the Easter egg for the Cold War Zombies map, Die Maschine. I would like to point out a few things first. You might see in my game, I've played a bit and have some things upgraded, but that's okay. Hopping in your first game would mean you might not have the same upgrades as I. These upgrades do make things easier, but they're not necessary. Secondly, the developers in the community have generally agreed that the Cold War Easter egg is easier than the ones of Easter eggs before. I personally enjoy this fact, and will have a talking head video later where I discuss what this means to me and what I think it'll do for the community. And with that, let's get into it. Against the way I generally like to play these maps, the best way I've seen to play this one specifically is to stay in the starting room until about round 6, and just collect points. This should be doable with your starting weapon and melee attacks. I leave after round 6. I choose to go the right route, because this leads to access to the quick revive perk. The other way leads to Jug, which you will get for free soon, so I believe it's less desirable to have as early. You will have more than enough points to open your way across the map. I like to go the way of the Deadshot Daiquiri perk, but either way works right now. Turn on the power, stabilize it, and open the portal. Once in the dark ether, follow back to the surface the way you came. The map will lead you either way to find the Pack-a-Punch part, and it'll lead you back. When you leave the dark ether, do the dancing coffin Easter egg by shooting the 5 blue dots as I show you here. Since my starting weapon was a shotgun and I didn't have the range to do this, I chose to buy a cheap wall pistol to get this done. Once activated, the time spent on the other side of the cutscene will spit you out into a dog round, but it'll give you a loot box. The dogs are fast and will kill you if you're not careful, but open the box when the smiley face is orange. You will see that I got the shockwave in my game. But don't worry, I will play as if I don't have it as I do the steps to get one for free, so it won't affect your game if you're trying to mimic mine. And if the box doesn't give you a good weapon, then you can use the free wonder weapon I'll show you here in a minute, and the Gallo, which is a really good shotgun. The next round will bring you the Megaton. I chose to ignore him at first and just thinned out the zombies around him before laying into him with my shotgun. His last half will drop a part. Pick up this part and take it to the Deadshot room to get the scanner. You will then use the scanner at the crack in the wall here to suck up zombies until the shockwave that's inside is full. You can shoot the shockwave and get it for free. I skipped doing this in my game because I already had one. After you have the wonder weapon, shoot this box so you can pick up the flask. Then suck up this canister. Use your map to find the dark ether portal. Once inside, find the 3 parts for the etherscope. There's one at spawn, one at the plane, and one by the Pack-a-Punch. Dogs do spawn when you pick these up. Since my portal was up top, I checked the closest places first. If you look in these places and don't see parts there, that's okay. Only one of these parts are spawned in at a time, so if you don't see one, go check the other places. Seeing as dogs do spawn in, I chose to grab 2 of the parts and then take the dogs to the Deadshot room. This allows me to place the canister, kill a dog next to it, and fill it up with gas. This only takes 1 dog, but it has to be pretty close. The canister will be important for later. If you have enough time, grab all 3 parts, but if not, that's okay. Hop into another portal when you get out. After you do have all 3 parts, build the etherscope, and then hop into another portal. If you notice there are no more portals, then just flip the round. After in the dark ether this time, there should have been a portal in the speed cola perk room, Grab the diary next to the PC. Find and talk to 3 ghosts. Activate the ghost, give it the diary, and then move to the next one. There's one in the room with you, the Speed Cola Perk room. There's one in the Challenges room. And there's one next to the Buildables table. You leave the Dark Ether when the last ghost finishes its monologue, but I know that the red megaton is coming. So I use him in the time I have to go up top and stand by this tree, with the goal to have the megaton throw a projectile at the fungus, which causes the fungus to change colors. You could put the flask underneath the fungus and get it filling for later. Again, when the ghost finishes its monologue, you'll be thrown out of the Dark Ether. So if you don't do this now, you can do it with another megaton later. Once out of the Dark Ether, go to the PC and activate it. You will then need to unlock all the elemental upgrades for the Wonder Weapon. But don't worry, half the work is already done. The flask can be used on this box in the Speed Cola room for the ice upgrade. The Wonder Weapon can then be upgraded to the ice version and then used on the blue cylinder in this room. When the cylinder moves, you know you've done it correctly. The gas canister from before can be set on this box next to the plane and shot. It blows up the box and gives you access to the gas upgrade, and then used on the green cylinder. The portal under the staircase in the pack-punch room is used for the lightning upgrade. And this portal is the only one that can be used for the lightning upgrade, so remember that. If you go into the Dark Ether using this portal, there will be 3 yellow crystals on the map that you will need to suck the energy out of using the Wonder Weapon and then shoot at this box. There's one by the lake, one by Jug, and one on top of the Noct building. You will really only have time to get 2 of these done and 1 Dark Ether trip, but that's okay. Go, suck one up, and then shoot it at the box to get the lightning upgrade. After all 3 crystals have been sucked and shot, you can get the lightning upgrade, and then go shoot at the yellow cylinder. Now for the last upgrade, use specifically this portal. Shoot the fuse box and grab this fuse. Run to the dead shot room and activate the laser, and then boom. It'll spawn a box on the back of the truck that can be used for the fire upgrade, and to shoot the last cylinder. Next, use the new portal in the Speed Cola room and activate and talk to these ghosts. You can't do much except wait. When you're back in the normal map, grab the wrench, run, and use it on the side of the tank a few times until the zombie pops out. Kill the zombie, and then use an explosive on the side of the tank. A well-timed grenade works, but I use C4 because I find it the easiest. This causes the tank to shoot and knock a metal ball out of this tree. Pick it up and set it down. Kill the dogs, pick it up again, and then bring it to the Speed Cola room. Now, split a megaton and feed its parts to the machine. I knew this step was coming, so I had 2 halves of a megaton running around as I was doing other steps. When both are in, activate the PC. A cutscene will play, and then run to the top quickly. There will be a lot of things spawning in, and you don't want to get trapped. Once topside, kill everything that spawns in. Now all that's left for you to do is set up for the boss fight. My advice, get the lightning upgrade for your Wonder Weapon, pack punch your other weapon, and get your perks. To activate the boss fight, go into the portal that's now unlocked, activate the ghost, listen to the cutscene, and then when back in the normal map, if you go and activate the picture, it'll start the boss fight. So only do this when you're ready. In this fight, kill everything and protect yourself. Only worry about the friendly Megaton when it is convenient. He does not have a health bar, and you are not timed. The lightning will kill everything that's big, and your other gun will deal with everything that is smaller. Make sure to clear the zombies from the friendly every now and then, just so we can continue working. After 3 waves, he is done and you can leave to the top. But do not walk into the blue sparks. Do not walk into the blue sparks. I walked into the blue sparks and died once and was very sad. So, walk around them and kill zombies along the way. Eventually, you'll get topside and get to the helicopter and you can exfil, finishing the Easter egg and reaping your rewards. Congratulations! And that's a wrap. First things first, I had the big brain idea to turn my phone around because the camera on the other side of your phone is better than the one on the inside of your phone. And I'm using my little watch here to help see my angle and everything. So I feel very dumb. You're welcome to myself for making better content now that I'm using a better camera. Anyways, this video has been my first stab at more relevant content on YouTube. So far, all of my videos have been about, well, except my PC. Most of my videos have been about older content and already subset on YouTube. So hopefully this more relevant map, which is already a couple months old, will be more useful to the broader community. However, my next video, I'm going to talk about it's not a problem, but it could be a problem and some people are worried about it in the zombies community. So look out for that one. It'll come relatively faster because it should have a easier editing process than my usual videos. So like and subscribe if you care to see that one and to help me get to that point. And with that, have a good day, amateurs.